All right. Welcome back to week 2 of the show. It's been a crazy NFL season. Our beloved Iowa State Cyclones lost to the Hawkeyes. So, that was heartbreaking and Ames, but hey, you know what? Life moves on. And the Jets, oh boy, their Achilles heel of the season happened to be their 70, I think it was like $75 million quarterback went down after 4 plays, I believe. So, yeah, it's been a wild NFL season so far.
It sure has been. I mean, yeah, it was crazy first week, a great first week. Couldn't have thought of a better week. Mostly, there's a
Mostly.
lot of tears in the NFL, but the Cowboys won, and that's all they care about.
Hey, thank God Aaron Rodgers got injured, so we didn't have to hear about the Cowboys as much.
And that's a very good point, actually.
See, the only bright side of him tearing his Achilles, so we didn't have to hear that much about the Cowboys. Only for
for
one
like
day.
just one day, but
Yeah.
next week
And-
it'll continue.
And Friday and Saturday will all be about Colorado, you brother.
Dion.
How about Colorado, man? Deion Sanders prime time. I don't know. I'm believing in him. I'm gonna make the dumbest prediction in the history of college sports. They're gonna make the championship game.
6-6 still.
Nope. They're undefeated season, and they're gonna dethrone Georgia.
They got the Rocky Mountain Showdown this week against the Rams, Colorado State Rams in Denver. And then their schedule gets tough. They got big boys, USC, Oregon, UCLA, big powerhouse schools. But it's weird because they're only going to play these teams this year and then they go to the Big 12 next year. Their schedule will be way different.
I think only USC they've got to worry about. I don't think they're going to have much trouble with anybody else in the Pac-12. They're way too good, way too talented. Colorado.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Yeah.
Sanders is leading the Heisman.
It's September. It's too early.
Ha!
All I know is if my prediction comes true, I will not let you guys hear the end of it.
I think they lose the Pac-12 championship game.
Hey, at least we know that the Vikings won't be undefeated. So
What?
got that one out of the way.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, your Vikings sucked it up on Sunday. What the
It's
hell?
just first game jitters. All right,
What?
guys. This first game
But
jitters.
at least they don't have the worst offensive coordinator in history of college football as Brian Ferentz.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Can't
He's
we-
awful.
Hey,
He's
we
awful. He's
got
gonna
the
get
W.
fired.
It's all matters. Get the W.
Barely.
Ames is starting to turn into West Kennick. So okay, thank you.
What's
Next.
West Kennick?
So we can win
Ames.
in Kinnick. We just can't win in Ames for some reason. It's goofy. We just like shoot ourselves in the foot every time we're in Ames. It's the last at least 2 games.
That would breathe the title for the memoir for Iowa State football right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, Iowa has Western Michigan, should be a win. And Iowa State goes to Ohio, should be a win. And then they play the conference games. And then I'm going a big college upset. South Carolina is going to upset Georgia.
I hope so. That'd be funny.
Yep. Let's do it. Spencer Radler
The
time.
the Gamecocks.
Wait, that's seriously their name?
Yeah. The
South Carolina
Gamecocks.
Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Is College Game Day there, or is FS1 going to be there? Or I don't even know where they're
I
going.
don't know where.
Game day's in Colorado.
I was gonna say they'll both probably be in Denver.
Yeah. It's a CBS game. Looks like so. So neither of the FS1 or ESPN will be there.
Let's look here quick. Colorado State's in ESPN. And then everybody, Tennessee, Florida, that's ESPN. Washington, Michigan State on Peacock. That's a great streaming partner.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Michigan
Um,
State's not their coach, so that's
Yeah.
gonna be an adjustment.
They're
he didn't do
terrible.
anything wrong though.
They're
What did he do
terrible.
wrong, Travis?
Nah, I don't know. He trusted someone he shouldn't trust, that's for sure. I don't know. Feels like it's just them trying to get
didn't
out
do
of that
anything
giant
wrong.
contract because they're terrible. But who knows? It's kind of what it seems like. They own
And
a
also the
gajillion
power
dollars.
the new power rankings. Texas number 4, and Iowa is back in the top 25.
Like, Iowa sucks. They're gonna go like
Texas
6
look
and
good. Hey,
6.
Alabama lost. There you go. That's her team boy.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers
What?
is good actually.
Alabama lost.
Good.
You're welcome.
But they'll still be in the final 4.
We'll see.
A long ways
Yeah.
to go.
Well, the college football gurus are like, well, we'll play Alabama in there.
Yeah. I still gotta play Auburn and LSU, so but at least they don't have Georgia until the potential SEC championship game.
All right, well, we'll get into our main topic, NFL picks.
Finally.
And with the first game only this season, only on Amazon Prime, Vikings at the Eagles.
Yeah, this is the Vikings kryptonite game. We seem to not be able to beat the Eagles, and we also seem to have to play in Philadelphia every single year for some reason. So
And it's Thursday night again.
and it's Thursday night, prime time. Kirk, we all know how good he is in prime time. Pretty much the greatest prime time quarterback I think that's ever lived. Pretty sure the stats back me up on that one.
I think Dan Jones is worse. But
Yep. I don't know. I mean, this Eagles team, at least last week, it looked like their back end of their defense is a little sluggish. They let Mac Jones almost come back in that game. It doesn't quite look like the Eagles defense of last year. The offense wasn't quite clicking as much as it was. So there is a little glimmer of hope. But the Vikings will probably shoot themselves in the foot. That's kind of what they're going to do. But they're also going to win by a field goal in Philadelphia. Let's go. Redemption.
I mean, you got a lot of trust in those Vikings of yours. Captain Kirk, he just looked a little upset with the whole turnovers and man, a lot of stuff they just couldn't get out of it. But Justin Jefferson, man, might be the best player, and who knows? There already talks that he might demand a trade here later in October. So I don't know. It'll be, but Eagles are just way better. Jalen Hurts, they'll finally get back in rhythm. The Patriots week 1, so I'm taking Eagles at least by 7.
You know, hey, I think both these teams are good. They're good, both good football teams. I'm going to give the Vikings the benefit of the doubt, opening game. I recognize they lost to the Buccaneers, but you know what? I've not made it all the way through the Netflix documentary, but God, I don't know. I'm a Kirk Cousins fan. I like him. I think he's last year of his contract. He's playing for it. So you know what? I'm gonna go with Travis. I think that the Vikings have enough firepower on offense. They have decent defense. I think they're gonna be in this, and I think they eke it out by 3 points. I really do.
I'm splitting this one. I'm going with 10 Eagles because it's in Philly. And I think Devontae Smith and AJ Brown are too good for the Vikings corners. Sorry.
Florida's defense
Say
looked better,
what?
but it was against Baker. Those turnovers that
Yeah,
killed us
exactly,
last year.
Baker.
It was the turnovers that killed us. That's it.
Yeah, it
Baker
was.
said he knew the defensive calls of the Vikings. So that's where he got
and
the tip.
and he got 2 field goals basically, and 1 touchdown on offsides on a field goal. Yeah, great Baker figured out the defense. Great. Couldn't even score multiple touchdowns on it, and he knew the playbook. It's like getting the answers to a test and getting a C.
Travis has a valid.
Yeah.
Travis has a very valid point. Let's start there.
Yep.
And with Baker, Sunday on Fox and CBS. The first game is the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Raymond James Stadium.
I'm gonna go with. I have no idea. I think Tampa Bay. Chicago looked kind of terrible against the Packers there. I think that defense is awful. So, and Baker's good enough to beat that defense, and it's at home. So I'm gonna go Tampa by 10.
I'm going the Bears on this one. Justin Fields, I think they're going to play way better. Packers just played kind of unexpected out of the gate here with Jordan Love. Just looked really good in this first start of the season here. But I think Justin Fields is going to get a little calm down. His first game jitters, the offense will finally get clicking, ball moving, defense probably do something. I mean, Tampa Bay got a kind of surprise win, but I mean, it's Tampa Bay. I don't think they're going to be a top team, but I'm taking the Bears by 3.
Tampa's defensive front's actually really good though. So
Health is for what them. I mean, yeah, but yeah, they are a good front defense.
The Bears suck. Okay. They suck. I didn't see anything, on Sunday when my Packers came into Chicago and the new owner of the Bears is Jordan Love. But yeah, no, I've got the Buccaneers winning this one by 7 points. I think the Bucs get off to a hot start. I don't know if they can finish it, but I think they get off to a hot start. And the Bears are going to start 0-2.
I'm going Bears. I think Justin Fields will have a bounce back game, but if he doesn't, it's going to be a long season for him. But if they win 4 games, by golly, that's a winning season for the Chicago Bears.
Yep. And the most disappointing thing from the Bears last Sunday is Justin Fields missed the over on his rushing by half a yard. Half a yard.
Seriously?
Ridiculous. Yes. He got the 59 exactly. It was 59 and a half.
He actually threw the ball okay.
I know. Just run more, Justin.
Like
run more and you'll win more. Run more, you win more. That should be Fields' motto. Stop trying to throw for 300. You're not that quarterback.
All right, next noon game is the Ravens at Paul Brown with the Bengals.
Bengals looked absolutely terrible.
But they're terrible in Cleveland.
It's true. Can Jamar Chase keep his mouth shut? That's the question. Can he not call out players on the other team? You said it's in Cincy. I think Bengals bounce back. Like they got just absolutely embarrassed. If they can't bounce back, Bengals are gonna have a regression year. That's for sure. But yeah, I think Baltimore. it's still Baltimore. It's like this depends on the day. They can score quick if they want to, or they can look like the worst team in the league sometimes on some drives. It's a crapshoot with them. Defense is decent. But yeah, I think Cincinnati bounces back, wins by a touchdown.
I also got the Bengals. Baltimore just can't seem to figure out that running back injury issue. Lamar Jackson played a little sloppy to start the season, but I think Bengals will bounce back. Like Boyd said earlier, they play against the Browns. He just Burrow doesn't play well at all against Cleveland in his career. So I got Bengals like by 10 convincingly. So
I think the Bengals are gonna start not 0-10, Jesus Christ. 0-2. I don't know. They didn't look very good, really. I mean, let's be real.
First team to get 9 losses in one game. Let's go.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any trust in the Bengals right now. I got the Ravens by 7.
Do you got Keyshawn Johnson there with you, Nate?
No, why?
Because he's a big Ravens fan. He thinks the Ravens win the Super Bowl every year. I'm taking the Bengals. Joe Burrow is gonna bounce back, and in 3 weeks to forget about that game he had in Cleveland. Yep, Jamar Chase will probably be either the best receiver or the second best receiver again this year.
JJ. My $100 JJ offensive player of the year is gonna pay me $1,400. That's good.
But the best receiver in the NFL, according to Keyshawn, is Odell.
Yeah, maybe like
I thought it was his nephew.
What?
I thought it was his nephew.
Oh yeah, his nephew too. All right, next noon game is the Sea Chickens at the Lions.
Ooh. Lions. Still terrible. No, I don't think they're terrible. I just think they're overrated. They shouldn't have won that game last Thursday. That was Kadarius Toney gift wrapping the Lions a win. Let's all be honest. They got lucky. They're a good team. They're not great. It's a lot of Lions hype. I still don't like them. I'm going Seahawks. I think Seahawks bring the Lions back down to earth. Seahawks win. Last second field goal. Let's go.
I think the Seahawks kind of got a little overwhelmed by what the Rams did in the second half. They just didn't have anything going on. I mean, Geno Smith's screaming, yelling in your TV volume when Aaron Donald's run up the middle. So, but gosh, Seattle got a lot of weapons up on offense. But I think Lions just kind of got a fortunate break that the Kansas City has no receivers besides Travis Kelce. But I'm gonna run with Lions for just a little bit on this one. I'll take Lions by 3.
I mean, that KC defense is not good. Lions only put 14 up on them. It's like, come on.
You know what? I like Motor City Dan Campbell. I mean, I love what they're doing over there. I mean, what a ballsy coach. Going for it, 4th and 2, 4th and 3 on their 17 opening day game. Like, holy smokes. Like, I love what he's doing. He's aggressive. I mean, that team loves that guy. Yeah, I've got the Lions by 7.
He's got giant balls, that's for sure.
What?
So he's got giant balls, that's for sure.
Yeah, he does. I mean, if you think about it, right? I mean, damn. I mean, it
works until it doesn't. It works until it doesn't.
Yeah, that's fair. I want to step up and play for that guy.
Sean Payton went for an onside on the opening kick, and look what that got.
Yeah, but he's got Russell Wilson as a quarterback. Okay, that's right there. All right, like you might as well start the game with like down by 14 points. Okay, he had to go for it.
It's Mr. Unlimited. He's got it.
Lions. And Tony, are you watching? Because I'm taking the Lions again.
Tony, your Lions suck. Just kidding. They're just
Oh,
moving
our
forward.
buddy Tony, who's in our fantasy league, he went to the game last week, and he was sending the snaps and everything. I'm glad the Lions won in Kansas City, and it's supposed to be the hardest place to win, like the last 100 years, because the Chiefs are supposed to win the next 50 Super Bowls, but they didn't. And the Seahawks Lions last year was a shootout, and they played like really early in the year, and the Seahawks won.
Mhm.
And that determined who went to the playoffs in the end. But this year is going to be the Lions. Hurrah, Goff.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Can't
All
rely
right,
on Tyler Lockett to gift wrap you a pick six this game.
The next noon game is the Chargers at the Tennessee Titans.
Titans look worse this year than they did last year. They have no quarterback. Tannehill's trash. They got a bunch of unknowns behind him that are possibly trash too. Chargers gotten a big shootout with the Dolphins. They got problems on defense. Brandon Staley's supposed to be a defensive coach too. He might be on the hot seat this year. But I do think the Chargers go in and win this game. They should be the better team. And they should win by like a touchdown.
Titans are a complete mess. Tannehill, gosh, turnover machine. I don't know how long he'll be the starting quarterback. Definitely not next year for sure. Chargers, great offense. Got a lot of big names on that defense. They really haven't lived up to anything yet. But I'll take the Chargers for sure. Convincingly, at least by 10.
Yeah, I've got the Chargers by 10. Like I said, I don't have any faith in the Tennessee Titans. I think Will Levis, I think he'll get some snaps this year. I think he might start towards the end of the year.
They're gonna have to.
I mean, I think he will. I
Mhm.
mean, that's why that's why they drafted him, take over Tannehill. So
I'm going Titans. It's one of my upset picks of the week. I really do like Justin Herbert. I think he's going to be an MVP someday. I don't think it's going to be this year. I picked him last year to be MVP, but I just don't feel it this year. I think Brandon Staley's going to be out the door, and they'll have to retool their team. They'll get an offensive guru coach. They're probably sniffing at Harbaugh or some offensive guru. Anyways,
That's how you fix your defense. You get the offense coach to come in.
exactly.
Fix the offense, you bring the defense coach.
Yeah.
That's how it seems to work some days.
And then I'm going to take the Titans. They're pretty good. They've been fairly good at home since the Vrabel. Mike Vrabel has been head coach. I still think DeAndre Hopkins is the top 5 receiver in the league. Yeah, he's a little older, but he's still good.
He's got no quarterback though.
This is probably Derrick Henry's last
Top
good
5.
year. Say what?
Top 5.
Top 5 receiver in the league. Still, he's old though.
With a bottom 5 quarterback.
I mean, yeah, Bill Levis will probably start by week 8 if they don't win games.
Yeah. Earlier if they're 0-4, I think they bring in Levis or Willis, whoever they like better. So
All right, next noon game is my Raiders at the Bills.
Raiders are still trash. They win that
Hey,
game against two
They're
trash
1-0. The
teams.
Vikings are 0-1.
Jimmy G sucks. We all know it. No. Raiders are gonna get destroyed though this week. Those Bills they're coming out hot for revenge, getting upset after that blowing that lead against Zach Wilson. So the Vegas Raiders are not good. They're not a good team, Will. I'm sorry. They're not making the playoffs. It's not a good team. They get lucky they get to play the Broncos twice a year. So this is gonna be Buffalo by 17. Plus it's in Buffalo. Like you're not going there and winning. Sorry, Will.
Yeah. He's got a good point. Long travel for those Raiders. But yeah, I think Josh Allen's going to have to come back. Gosh, I think he just overthinks himself sometimes in these games. I think Raiders are much worse defense than the Jets are. Sorry to say that, Boyd, but yeah. The Raiders got the Broncos number right now, so they can pretty much do in their own division. But the Bills, just a better team. Got Bills by 14.
I'm telling you, it's the Madden curse. He's on the cover this year, played a terrible game. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna pick. This is gonna be my upset pick of the week. I think the Raiders are gonna win by 3 points. I mean, yeah, the Bills they lost a heartbreaker in New York on Monday. Yeah, I don't think they completely recover from that. I think they lose. Raiders get this by 3.
That ain't happening.
Oh, you just wait when it does. I told you so. It's like I told you the
All
last
right,
time,
all right,
the
all right.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep. Lucky.
This will be one of the Raiders' 2 losses of the year.
Who?
I'm taking Bills because
I
it's
think-
in Buffalo.
Missed a zero.
Raiders have never won in Buffalo probably since like the early 90s. I'm not a homer on this show. I'm not.
Yeah, me neither.
Whoa, baloney. But I did do this. I did do this though. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you
No.
guys see that?
Just win, baby.
Everybody on NFL Network picked the Bills.
It's true.
And if the Raiders win, I'm going to share that and say, look, you sons of guns.
Sons
of
of
bitches.
guns. Sons
But yeah,
of
Josh
guns.
Allen, probably the man curse. Guy forces throws. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an ugly win for my Raiders. It really was, but we got the dub. Just win, baby. But
I didn't know there still was a Madden curse. I thought nobody played Madden anymore.
this will be the last year of Madden.
Here's the sad thing. I looked up something and they are selling record digital copies this year for Madden 24. So yeah, I guess a lot of people still play Madden. I mean, it's an okay game. I bought it. I've been playing it. I've been enjoying it. It doesn't touch a candle to the PS2 era Maddens, ESPN 2K5, Madden 05. I mean, those are
NFL Blitz.
NFL
NFL
Blitz.
It's the league, NFL Street 2. I mean, those are the greatest football games ever made. But you know what? This one is, it passes. It's fun to play. And that's pretty much it. But somebody else needs to make freaking games, for God's sakes. I mean, it's been too damn long since we have an ESPN game. All right, EA, if you're NFL, if you're listening and you care about video games and your video game product, you will get rid of that stupid exclusivity for the simulation football and let everybody else do it.
As long as the check clears, NFL don't care.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
But this will be the last year of Madden
I hope so. That'd be sweet.
because college football comes back next year.
This game's gonna be epic.
It's still EA game, right? It'll
Sadly.
be a letdown. It'll be a letdown. It'll be a giant letdown. So prepare to be disappointed.
And the cover athlete of NCAA 25 needs to be Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
So
Johnny
he can
Manziel,
get
huh?
some royalty money that he deserves.
Yeah, he's getting man's running out of drug money.
Got that oil money.
That's true. His parents are loaded, so whatever.
All right, and then I guess we got 2 more noon games. The
We can
next
put Adrian Peterson on the cover. He needs child support payments.
He's on Dead Stars.
yeah, money.
That's true. I know he's.
All right, next noon game is the Colts and the Texans.
Oh my Texans let me down last week. This is the bounce back week for the Texans. in Houston. Indy traveling there. Let's go. These are two rookie quarterbacks. Indy did look pretty good against the Jags. They fell a little short, but I gotta have. Oh man, I don't know. I like the Texans though. Even though this is my upset pick. Texans by a field goal at home. So I think it's a shootout because these are kind of two terrible teams that they're just gonna score because it's sloppy football. Not because it's good offense.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Travis said, close game. Two young teams, up and coming quarterbacks. I'm taking Houston. Just I think that they're the home team. I think they're just a little more off right now than the Colts are. So yeah, close by 3.
Yeah, I'm taking the Texans too by 3, close game. I agree.
Houston Texans. CJ Stroud will get his first touchdown of his career. He didn't get one last game. No turnovers though. I mean, they had a tough game. They were in Baltimore. It's a tough place to play as your first game. But I took the Colts last week, and it was a close game. But I don't think they'll win very many games this year. And I think the Texans could be a fringe playoff team. But Texans by a touchdown.
Did we seriously all just take the exact same team?
I think so.
I think this is the first time.
I thought somebody would take Indy, but all right, I'm changing my pick. Indy by.
No, you can't do that.
I'm just
Houston
kidding.
Texans. All right, next nooner is the defending best team ever, according to ESPN, Kansas City Chiefs at the Jaguars.
Yeah, I think Chris Jones is going to be back. Defense will be a little better, even though they would play pretty well against the Lions. Like I said, they only gave up 2 touchdowns to the Lions, 1 pick 6, not on the defense. Jacksonville looks good. Offense is good. It's in Jacksonville. If Kelsey plays, I think Chiefs win. If he doesn't, then I've got Jacksonville, especially if they play Kadarius Toney more than 1 snap on Sunday.
Hurricanes.
So, yeah, that man should not be on an NFL team. He was terrible when he was with the Giants. I don't know why Kansas City, but they brought him in. What, last year they brought him in or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was last year.
So, and he's awful. Like, you got receivers that should be taking other snaps other than him on that team. But none of them are good, but there's ones that are better than him. I'm gonna go Jacksonville upset. Chiefs go 0-2. Panic in Kansas City. Chiefs win or Jacksonville wins though by a field goal.
Because I think it'd be funny if the Chiefs started 0-2, even though Patrick is my fantasy quarterback.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to happen. I want the Jaguars to win, but I want Patrick Mahomes to throw 3 to 4 touchdown passes. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it'd be funny to see the Chiefs lose. So I'm gonna take the Jaguars by 3.
They still got Patrick Mahomes, so I'm going to take the best quarterback in the league. I'm taking Chiefs.
I'm gonna go with the Jacksonville Jags. It's at home. It's gonna be a close game. These are probably 2 of the better teams in the AFC. And then I wouldn't doubt it if Ian Eagle and Charles Davis said, "Oh," as before the game starts, "Oh, Kadarius Toney is out with an injury."
Yeah. Got his hands chopped off. KC Mafia took care of him.
And then the last noon game is the Green Bay Packers at the Atlanta Falcons.
Woo! Green Bay, better than expected. Did they hit on the third quarterback? I hope to God they didn't, but you never know. Atlanta is going to be an okay team. They got good running game, Bijan and Algier there. But I like Green Bay to continue winning. I like them enough. I'm starting Jordan Love this week, so let's go. Green Bay goes in and wins by by a touchdown in Atlanta.
I got the Packers. Jordan Love, keep that train moving. Atlanta, they just got to throw the ball a little more. I mean, I don't feel like they just want to run, but maybe that's just their MO for the season. So Packers by 10.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, my Green Bay Packers, I can say that because I own a stock of them. But I'm telling you what, they struck gold not once, not twice, but 3 times with Jordan Love. He's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. Everyone was like, the Packers are going to suck this year. They got the cheapest offense in the NFL. He sat behind a Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he threw 3 touchdowns last week against the Bears. He's going to have another stellar game. He's going to throw 2 to 3 more touchdown passes. I mean, they're going to start off with a hot start. And yeah, Jordan Love is playing good football right now. They're going to win by 10 points is what's going to happen here.
Falcons.
You son of a
Dirty
bitch.
Because
birds.
it's in Atlanta, and I think the Packers are gonna be just blown over. And I'm also taking the Falcons as my NFC South champions because that division's terrible.
Yeah, it's between them and probably maybe the Saints, but
Well,
Probably.
according to Rich Eisen, the Buccaneers are going to win that division.
they're all mediocre teams, so who cares?
Falcons. Bijan Robinson. All right, and then let's do the 3 o'clockers. The first one is probably the worst game of the year. The Giants and the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh boy. Yeah. Giants look trash, if we can say that politely. Arizona surprisingly was up early, and then they got the call from the owner's box. Hey, we can't win this game. Please blow it. So yeah, and Arizona's in full tank mode, so I expect the Giants to win. But another one of these games where I could see Arizona getting up early and then calling the dogs off and letting the Giants come back and win. They're all in on tanking, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go Giants end up winning by 10.
The Giants will score their first points this season on Sunday. But yeah, Arizona, they could have won the game, and then Travis says, it's time to give it throw it away. So yeah, I have no faith in Arizona until they get a quarterback, if they ever do find one. But Giants, Dan Jones, Barkley will probably tear a new one through Arizona. So Giants, big time.
Oh boy, what about, I can't believe they lost on Sunday night 40-0. I mean, I agree. Arizona is a terrible team, terrible organization. Yeah, I think the Giants bounce back. And I also need a fantasy point, so they better play freaking well. So there's that. So yeah, Giants by 7.
Cardinals upset.
It ain't happening, Will. They're tanking.
That was
the
upset.
The Giants are awful. This will be the Cardinals' only win.
Ooh.
Hammer down.
I don't think they're risking winning a game.
Oh, they do it.
Okay.
You got to remember, they don't have just their pick; they have the Texans pick next year too. So they're all in on next year's draft.
So then what's gonna happen with Kyler Murray when he comes back? Is they just not gonna start him?
He'll get traded to
Jets.
He'll get traded to
New York.
Oh yeah.
If Wilson sucks it up.
Buccaneers.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Will Levis.
Yeah, the Bill
I'll
Levis.
take Will Levis over Kyler Murray if I had to pick.
No. Running mobile quarterback, mobile running back. I mean,
Browns.
I don't think Titans are gonna Kyler Murray ain't solving Titans' problems.
Browns.
So,
Will Levis
no.
is.
Nobody's fixing them, even Will Levis. No, if
Browns-
Kyler gets traded, it's the
They're
Jets
not going
or
anywhere. Settle down. Will.
no. If they trade Kyler, it'll be the Jets or another team that has another quarterback injury that's desperate. I don't know. That's my guess anyway. Jets aren't going to do anything. They're going to give Wilson a couple games before they do anything, though. See how it goes. But
All right, the next 3 o'clocker is the National Football League team out of Washington, D.C. versus the Broncos.
yeah, two terrible teams, but Broncos are at home. They'll bounce back, win against the old Commanders. Commanders aren't that good. They got almost embarrassed by the Cardinals last week. They should have never been down for so long in that game. And Denver should have won against the Raiders too, but they're trash. So I'm gonna go Denver wins at home though by probably like 10.
I think Denver's going to slip up again. Commanders, they got a surprisingly pretty good defensive line there.
Yeah.
But I just don't believe in Denver this early in the seasons. But I'll ride this Howell train. So Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders by 3.
Broncos 17-10. They're gonna bounce back. It's in Denver. This is a must-win game for the Broncos because half of everybody on television has the Broncos going to the Super Bowl. I don't know why, but they do because they got the best coach, Sean Payton.
Sean Payton.
Overrated, most overrated NFL coach ever.
He doesn't have 2015 Russell Wilson. He's got 2023 Russell Wilson.
Exactly. And Russell Wilson hasn't been the same since Aaron Donald left him up.
Yep.
Has not been the same. And the Broncos have no wide receivers, and he just throws 3-yard passes at the tight end. But Washington Football Club has a good defensive line. That's all they got really going for them. But Broncos. And then the next 3 o'clocker is the 49ers at Tim's Rams.
Ooh. This is Niners, Brock Purdy, MVP. Niners look legit again. They look great. Rams, they won, but Niners are going to destroy the Rams. Won, but they won. It's kind of like the Raiders. They won. Yeah, Niners by 20. Gonna embarrass the Rams. I'm sorry, Timmy.
I was surprised how well the Rams played. Definitely second half after watching some of those drives. But here's your stat of the week here, Boyd. This is the first time NFL that a number 1 pick plays the last pick as for any quarterbacks. So,
Gonna lose
Yeah.
that aspect, too.
but
Somebody
Stafford once again showed he's still a top quarterback when he's healthy. But I think the 49ers just have the Rams numbers so far, and I'm taking the 49ers by 3.
after that stat, I bet somebody went like this.
Yeah, 49ers. Let's face it here. Brock Purdy's a future Hall of Famer. Let's start there. They're winning the Super Bowl this year. They got such a good football team. Brock Purdy is the next Tom frickin' Brady right here. Come on, let's be real. He's he's breaking records. He was Mr. Irrelevant. Tom Brady was picked in like the 6th round. Like no one cared about the 6th freaking round. Same thing with the last pick. I don't know. Brock Purdy, he's playing good football. I mean, I tell you what, everything he throws, somebody finds a way to catch it. And they're good passes too. Yeah, the 49ers are going to destroy the Rams. I mean, it's not even going to be close. 49ers by 14 plus. And I'm really seriously considering starting Brock Purdy over Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's how much I believe in that guy right now.
I'd do it. I would.
Am I playing you this week? I haven't even looked.
I don't think so.
Okay.
If you are, then don't play Purdy. Don't play
Okay,
Purdy.
got it. Okay.
California love, baby. Oh man, I'm taking the Los Angeles Rams. You know what I'm saying, man? Rams. They had a big upset win at Quest. Rams never win at Quest. And they're gonna beat the 49ers. But the Rams will probably cool off after this game. Sorry, Sam. And that stud rookie receiver, no name.
Good. We draft well.
And then the last 3 o'clock game is the only game they're going to talk about all week is the Jets and Cowboys.
Woo! Yay, can't wait. Can't
What
wait.
could
for
have
that. Yeah, what could have been? Oh man, I don't know. Cowboys look pretty dominant against the Giants. Jets, big emotional win after Rodgers blows out his Achilles. This in Dallas.
It is at Jerry World.
Ooh, that's at Jerry World. Yeah, I think Dallas wins. I mean, I don't think they ain't gonna put up 40 again. Jets defense is too good. They're legit. It's gonna be a much lower scoring game. Probably first to 20 wins. But I think Dallas wins by a touchdown. It's gonna be like a 20-13 or 20-10, something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a defensive showdown. It's going to come down to Dak Prescott who's going to win this game if the Cowboys. I got him convincingly, but he's going to have to show him out. Yeah, after this game, Jet fans are going to be crying for somebody to take over for Zach Wilson for sure.
Probably.
You know what? Because this is just going to be funny. I'm going to take the Jets. They had an emotional win over the Bills. Zach Wilson might suck, but everybody else around him, they're fairly good. That defense is, loaded. How do you got to be the NFL right now? You put the Jets on prime time and Aaron Rodgers, tears his Achilles heel. Gosh, that's got to suck. So, or is this a 3 o'clock game? Maybe I'm.
It's 3 o'clock.
Oh, no.
The Jets got 4 more primetime games or something? Or
They'll be
4 or
flexed.
5?
They'll be flexed now. Nobody wants to watch Stifler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I think they get off to a 2-0 start. What they do after that, I really don't know. But I'll take the Jets by 3 because why not?
I'm going Big D. It'll be a boring game, but this is the only game we're going to talk about on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because it's the Dallas Cowboys, and it is a big market team. So are the Jets, but nobody cares about the Jets now. The Jets got boring.
Yeah, they're yesterday's news.
No, but who wants to turn in and watch Stifler throw 10-yard passes and miss?
I do.
And always rewatch Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Aaron, no.
It sucks. My freaking Super Bowl pick. God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? Hey, here's a dumb prediction for you. Here's the stupid thing. What if, I don't know. What if Wilson? What if he all of a sudden, what if Stifler all of a sudden just starts balling? He had a little bit of time with Aaron Rodgers. You never know. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You saw that pick he threw, right? He stared down the receiver the whole way. That's not a guy who's ever
Okay.
going to ball out in the NFL.
If
I'm sorry to say, man.
if Stifler has an all-pro season, Aaron Rodgers will be a Viking next year.
Wouldn't that be funny?
No,
Like this.
I
This
hope
ain't
that
this.
happens, honestly.
No, yeah. Rodgers is primed to come to the Vikings next year. It all the stars are aligning for the perfect Viking season next year. Rodgers, 40-year-old Super Bowl champion. It's coming. It's gonna happen.
Could you imagine if that happened?
It'd be the greatest storyline in all of football.
Please, NFL, make this happen.
Yes.
wait a minute. It sounds like
NFL,
it's
do you
Brett
want
Favre all
rating?
over again.
Exactly. Do you want all the ratings? You want all of them? Do you want every single person in the world to watch football?
I mean, the only thing that'll stop
You
is
get
like
Rodgers to
another bounty
Minnesota.
gate.
You get Rodgers to Minnesota. You get him
Please, yeah, NFL, make this happen.
there. You move. You get him on a plane. He should be in Minnesota rehabbing right now.
All right, and then the Sunday night game is Dolphins at Patriots.
It's gonna be a good game.
I mean, yeah. Patriots almost came back and won. Dolphins look good though. As long as Tua has a head on his shoulders, that dude can ball, but he's one concussion away from being scrambled eggs too. So, but Dolphins are gonna pound out the Patriots this game. Dolphins by 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill, take the over on receiving yards.
Dolphins got the best quarterback wide receiver duo in the league. Gosh, Cheetah just can't be stopped. The only thing that stops him is when he's on the sidelines, just catch his breath from a big 70-yard gain. Patriots, I mean, if they're home in Gillette, so I mean, they have plenty of exposure with these two teams, but I'm gonna take the Dolphins because they're playing early in Foxborough, so it's not freezing cold. So
I'm taking the Patriots. You know what? I liked what I saw last week. You know, Bill Belichick, he's gonna take away Tyreek Hill. I mean, the guy's a defensive mastermind here. The Patriots. It's gonna be a close game. It'll be a close game. I got the Patriots by 3 points. I think they can do it. I think the Patriots are gonna surprise you. They hung with the Eagles. I mean, a couple plays and they could have won that game last week. So yeah, I'm taking the Patriots.
Patriots, Nate. Because it's in Foxborough and the Dolphins suck there. And yeah, Tua, he proved me wrong. He had a big game last week, but I'm gonna go against him one more week, and if he wins, shame on me.
Yep.
All right, and then we got 2 Monday night games. Don't really know why, but we got the Saints and the Panthers.
Oh, who put this game on Monday night? This is gonna be a terrible game. 2 not great teams. Derek Carr sucks. Bryce Young, maybe he'll be good, but it ain't gonna be this year. And this is a game that should not be on Monday Night Football. Sorry. It's gonna be Saints by like a field goal though.
yeah, I got the Saints. Derek Carr's probably gonna be playing pretty well. Get some good. But yeah, Carolina's too young, too soon.
I like Derek Carr. I don't care what anybody says. He
Sucks.
does not. He just played at the Raiders. But I think the Raiders are gonna be a good football team this year. But yeah, I got the Saints by 7 points. I think the Saints are gonna surprise a lot of people.
Low scoring game, Panthers. I'm a big Derek Carr guy. I always have been. But he He looked about the same as he always did with the Raiders. Hold on the ball too long, gets sacked. He did have a nice touchdown. Always throws a pick in a game.
It's like a Walmart, oh God, I'm there. My God, what's his name? Buffalo quarterback. It's a Walmart
Josh
version of it.
Allen.
Yes, Josh Allen. There you go. I don't know why I was blanking. It's a Walmart Josh Allen. It's pretty much what he is.
And then the last game on Monday night is the Browns and the Steelers.
Yeah, another not great Monday night game. Steelers looked not good, but they were playing the Niners. There's a little bit of hype around the Steelers, and it did not show. They was supposed to have this revamped defense. Didn't look like it. Not great. Niners are good though, but the Steelers offense still looks mediocre at best. Browns look good against the Bengals. I don't know. Is this in Cleveland or Pittsburgh?
It is at the Giant Ketchup Bottle, Pittsburgh.
I'll go Browns by a field goal.
Yeah, this is a toss up for me too. Steelers really underwhelmed to start the season, and Browns just got the right team to start the season off. But I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Browns just because I don't know what's going on there right now. I just feel more confident right now than Cleveland, so Cleveland by 7.
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns by 7. I mean, I'm not a big Browns fan anymore, but Steelers suck. Like, what the heck? I mean, the 49ers, I mean, that's your NFC champions. They're going to the
Yep.
Super Bowl. But yeah, I think right now, if you look at these two right now at this point in time, I think the Browns are the better football team.
It seemed like it. See how much of it was the Niners and how much it was just the Steelers are not good.
Steelers, low scoring game. I think they'll have a bounce back week. And I don't think the Browns are that very good. They just play the Bengals at home. I mean, it's not laughing. Didn't look very good. But he probably did get a lot of this week.
Yeah. That's his key to victory, man.
Super bad, of course.
Yup.
That's his kryptonite. It's not having those massages.
And and that's all our picks. Still anybody can join the show.
Yeah.
And where is Max?
Oh yeah, I need to bring him on. He's downstairs.
He needs
Doing
to
his
be
garbage.
right here.
Guard dog duties. The life of a 13-pound dog is hard. You know, he's gotta hold the fort down from the squirrels, the rabbits. God knows what else comes past our yard. So yeah, we'll bring him on the show. Maybe that's the next week. Stay tuned.
No. As Will said, anybody can join the show. Pat McAfee.
There we go. There we go. Watch they bring us on and we're on ESPN for people talking about football. That'd be hilarious. Because they're on ESPN now. You know, honestly, I think
Better chance of going to the moon.
maybe I should just put on
The first 2 hours of the show are on ESPN. Yeah.
Oh, it's only the first 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All I know is maybe I'll just hashtag Pat McAfee on this entire video and maybe he'll miraculously see it.
Yeah. Anybody can come on the show. Peyton Manning.
All right. Well, if you managed to make it through this long from the bottom of my hearts.
Yeah. Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders, prime time of Deion. All right. That's a wrap, and we will see you all next week.